All right, how's my PICK-3 at a glance family doing today? All right, this is Mo Monetary, right back at you again. All right, for August the 5th, 2022. All right, for all states, system works for all states. All right, I know I'm going to sound like a broken record, but we hit them again. That 775 has been on the whiteboard. All right, I knew it was coming. I just know the numbers. I'm tracking them, so it's not hard to call them. That's what I'm saying. Track your numbers. Get the numbers you play them till they come. When you hit, you got your bucket list. You pull your numbers off your bucket list. Okay, so that's how it works. You won't have to be guessing what numbers to play. It's only 1,000 numbers. You don't need all those rundowns. I mean, now I ain't gonna say you need the 1-1 rundown for this system, but the other rundowns, I don't see where you're gonna need them. Okay, but that's it. I mean, what can I say? But I know they can now. You see what they did. You know my number is 574, right? So they bouncing all around her, but like I say, you play them till you cut, make that enough money, y'all. And I'm gonna double up on my 574 because it's got two of my numbers. My number have to come. It's gonna come. I just gotta wait it out, and I might put a little bit extra on it. And when it comes, when it hit, then I'm gonna put the extra on the other numbers I'm playing, and then I'm gonna go to my bucket list and pull some numbers out of there. I ain't gonna be guessing what numbers I'm gonna play. Okay, so congratulations to all any viewers or subscribers and people online that I know play off that double line. I've had people winning off of it and calling me and letting me know. And I'm glad that you're seeing that it works in Missouri. And hey, I guess the fruits of my labor are coming through. So congratulations. All right. Now we got the 1-1 rundown that's going to be done on this 775. This is the tutorial part of the video. The first video I do is a strategy video, and this one here is the tutorial part for beginners. So I always show them the 1-1 rundown because that's the only rundown they're going to need to know. To get their 1,000 numbers, they need the 1-1 rundown and 22 numbers, and they're good to go as far as tracking the 1,000 numbers. Now there are other 4 other strategies that are very simple. They're PICK-3 at a glance also, and it's very easy. So let's go. If you don't do anything today, take the 22 numbers, make the 1-1 rundown on it, and start your columns and start tracking your columns with 1,000 numbers. That's all you're going to have to do. Okay, this is how this is made up, to be able to track the 1,000 numbers. So when you hit, you see the column, you pull your numbers off the column to play. All right, that's how I've been doing it. Okay, now, all right, we're gonna do the 1-1 rundown for the beginners. Okay, the number that came in is 775. All right, today is, this is supposed to be the 4th because that's when it fell. Even it's on the 4th in Missouri draw. I want to make sure that's 4. Okay. Now, I always like to say last time that number came out like that, October 28th, 2018. Now you see how long these numbers take to come straight through the rotation, the law of average, like I tell you. When you get this master sheet here, if you just take the whole master sheet and track it for the year, you'll start being able to see how the numbers are falling each year. And then everything will light up like a light bulb to you to know how to hit your PICK-3s, okay? It takes 3 years for them 1,000 numbers to rotate, okay? And that's the only thing I specialize. But it ain't gonna take you 3 years to hit because you're gonna start seeing something. You're gonna start to see what's going on, okay? It's not gonna take no 3 years for you to hit. You'll probably start hitting within maybe 6 months or so. Keep your own system if you're going to do that. But once you start putting my system together, you're going to start noticing things, all right, that you didn't notice, or hopefully you couldn't have noticed before. Because if you was using those other rundowns and them grids and them tic-tac-toes, they ain't gonna show you what all 1,000 number system would show you, period. That's just that's just it. It's gonna show you a fraction of what you really need to win. And this here will increase your odds greatly. Okay, let's do the 1-1 rundown. 1-1 rundown is simple and easy. All the numbers in numerical order, they're straight. You don't have to do a whole lot of adding, subtracting, or nothing. Okay, subtracting no -1, no -2, no -1 on one side, +2 on the other, -3 on one side, +3 on the other. You don't have to do no 317. You don't have to do no 626. All because they'll change this number here to anything they want to change it to, I guess, to make things work. But this will be the only rundown you'll be having to use with me, period. Okay, because when it changes, it won't be me changing it, if it changes. But anyway, you're going to add 1 to the numbers that fail. You're going to add 1 to the 7, these 2 7s and the 5. And you're going to add 1 to it, and you're going to get 1 to 7 is 8, 1 to 8 is 9. When you get to 1 to 9 is 10, you don't use the 1, you use the 0. 1 to 0 is 1, 1 to 2 is 2, 1 is 2, 1 to 2 is 3, 1 to 3 is 4, 1 to 4 is 5, 1 to 5 is 6, and 1 to 6 is 7. Okay, same number at the when you add, you should get the same number at the top that you got at the bottom that you got at the top. Simple as that. Okay, same here. These are the same. Simple, everything in numerical order. You ain't got to do a whole lot of adding. 1 plus 1 with this makes 2, period. Same here with the 5. You're going to do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. When you get to the 9, you're just going to do the 0 because you don't need the 1. Then you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam, you're done. You're done. And you do the 1-1 rundown to find out what column this number in that we won today is in, to find that column on the master sheet here. And I already did it, and well, to find the column. These numbers here are the numbers to make up the the 1,000 numbers master sheet, okay? It's only 12 of the straights and 10 other doubles. You got 22 numbers. You just gonna do the 1-1 rundown and make up a whole 1,000 numbers, period. Okay, now, I didn't explain that these are doubles. Reason why these doubles are numbers are doubles is because you got 3 numbers, but 2 of them are like numbers, okay? And they can only come 3 different ways. That's called the law of rotation, the law of average. Numbers always gonna switch rotations. If you play in numbers, they have to, by law of average, switch rotations. Switch positions rather, okay? And that's how that is. So we know it's going to be these numbers here. We're going to find the column. I think you can see these numbers. I've got over 200 videos now, and if you can't, Mo Money Terry, email me comments in the section, or you can call me 314-260-9801. I ain't gonna run, ain't gonna hide, and my system free, so I ain't got no reason to run and hide. And I want everybody to get this system because it's a game changer, period. And I ain't charging nothing unless it gets overwhelming or something. And I might have to have some help answering phones and teaching them how to answer the phone and answer questions. But other than that, I mean, it'd be free. I mean, but you know, it's simple. I mean, once you get this sheet, ain't gonna be a whole lot to it. Once I show you these sheets, you take the game and roll with it yourself. You'll be able to teach it, I would think, if you want to. But, okay, where was I? Before I get you off guard here. But these 22 numbers, I'm giving to you. I'm going to call them out. 012, 013, 014, 015, 016, 017, 018, 024, 025, 026, 027, 037. That's the straights. They come 6 different ways. The doubles is 011, 02, 002, 003, 004, 005, 011, 022, 033, 044, and 0. Triple zeros. Yeah. And people have asked me how did I come up with these numbers and how I go from this to that to make that. I told them I don't know. I really don't. I'm telling you, this stuff ain't from me. I don't know how I made this work. I can't even remember how I made this work. I can't even know if I could make it work now if I just didn't have it. But I've been using it for years. Okay? I don't know. I don't know. I was doing the rundowns until I figured out that all of them would make my 1,000 numbers. and it worked. So I guess, yeah. So that's the only numbers you need to make this chart here. And where you're gonna find all their 1,000 numbers in these charts and these rundowns. Okay, so and here is going to be column 8, and it's going to be 022, and the number, and you're going to see when you do your rundown, you're looking for the 022 here, and you're going to check it off and go. But when you go to your master sheet, it's going to be 022, column 8. Okay, let's go there, because these are the base numbers. We're going to go there. Column 8. See there, you found the 022 in column 8 right here, right? Now you're looking for the 777, but like I told you, it's going to be 577, because when the numbers are different, when any of these numbers change, when this number change, all these numbers are going to change positions. Okay, that's the law of average, the law of rotation. So you're going to mark this off. And now I've been playing, and this column here, I started. This is July. You started in June and July with this sheet here, and since then 2 numbers that came off the column, and that's what you're looking for. You want to see where the numbers are falling on the columns, and then what you want to do. I'm gonna have to clean up a little bit on. You'll find a column. Say you find a column that numbers ain't fell on in 3 months. When you hit, that's where you get your numbers from. You don't have to guess, because within 3 months, 60 to 90 days, normally a number gonna fall off that column. And as you're going along, you're gonna be eliminating numbers. So 9 out of 10, you're gonna play the numbers that haven't failed yet. Okay. You're gonna start looking at the column where the numbers haven't failed at, and that's how you're gonna hit your numbers and find your numbers. Okay. Now we know, like I said, and how do you get the 1,000 number? I had a guy call me the other day, and he said, 20 numbers, how are you going to get 1,000 numbers out of that? I probably would have been asking the same question if I hadn't put this together. He said, that seems impossible. Then when I explained to him that you aren't looking just at 10 numbers, you're looking at 60 numbers, okay, in each column here. And 60 numbers in each column here, and by the doubles only can be 3 different ways. You're looking at 30 numbers in each column. Okay, by that being 60 numbers up here, you got 12 numbers, like I said, that I made it out of, and that's going to give you 12 times 60, 720. That's 75% of your 1,000 numbers right there, because it's 720 numbers that you're looking at, but they're in column form, but you're looking at them in a column form, but you're looking at them at a glance. They all different. All the numbers are different. Same way here. All the numbers are different. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you got the triples here. That's only going to be 10. They can only come one way. So you got 9 times 30 gives you 270. That's, let's see how even that work. 720, then 270. I said, oh, that's neat. 720, 270, and then that makes 990 on the numbers. That makes 990 on the numbers, plus 10 gives you your 1,000 numbers. Every time, all day long. You can add all this up, it's going to be all day long. Okay. 1 in 1,000. Those odds are never going to change. These numbers rotate ain't going to never change. But you don't have to look at all of them rotating. All you got to look at is the column they're in. No? See what I'm saying? All you got to look at is the column that they're falling in, and check them off. And the columns that's left is where you, if that column, when you track it, I do a yearly sheet and I do a monthly sheet. And I keep looking at the monthly sheets. And all you got to look at is how the numbers are falling in the column. And then you'll be tracking, you'll see if the numbers ain't failed in what column, and what numbers didn't fall. Numbers don't fall when I do a sheet by sheet. I just highlight. And then the column don't fall, I put an arrow over it. Like that, like this, to know that nothing fell off that column when I start a new sheet, even with the ones I highlight, okay, every month. This is, yeah. And then I know automatically what numbers I need to play when I hit, like that. Okay, and another thing I like about this, All these numbers show you the opposite number of the number you played. They call it mirroring or a sister number, but I call it the opposite number of what you played. By law of average, that's kind of important for a simple fact. If you get two numbers that didn't play, that the opposite of each other, the law of average, one of those numbers is going to fall. That's what I call it, okay? So to find that out, let's say the opposite number of the one that played, say you got triple zeros to 499 is half of the 1,000. 500 to 999 is the other half of 1,000. You have this grid here that lets you know what the opposite number is of the number that you're playing. So you're playing 1, 2, 3, and 6, 7, 8 came in. That's the opposite number of the 1,000 that came in that you was playing. Or if you're playing 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3 came in, that's the opposite number of the 1,000 you was playing. If you're playing 3, 4, 5, and 8, 9, 0 came in, that's the opposite number of what you was playing. If you're playing 8, 9, 0, and 3, 4, 5 came in, it's just the opposite. And then all that is included in here, so you can see it, okay? Let's go to the column 8, the number just came in, the 577. The opposite number of it is the 022, the base number. See what I'm saying? Or 133, the opposite of it is 688, because a 6 is a 1 is a 6, the 8 is a 3 is an 8. Same here. I don't think I explained that. But the opposite of 1 is 6. The opposite of 6 is 1. The opposite of 2 is 7. The opposite of 7 is 2. The opposite of 3 is 8. Is 8. 8 is the opposite of 3. 4. The opposite of 4 is 9. 9 is the opposite of 4. 5 is the opposite of 0. 0 is the opposite of 5. All these numbers, their opposites are included in the rundown. That way, if you got two opposites that didn't play, you know to play those two, because by law of average, one of them gonna come in. That's after you didn't hit, after you get your numbers, playing responsibly. $3, $4 a day. Once you figure your numbers you got, when you do hit, you know where to go to play your numbers. You know where to go to get your numbers, because you're watching them every day. You're watching them how they roll every day. You ain't got to guess. You don't have to do those grids. You don't have to do those trying to flip a number, mirror a number to find the number to play the next day. It don't work like that. Ain't going to be no next day play hitting on a consistent basis. When I say it takes 3 years for 1,000 numbers to rotate, and you only got 365 days in a year, and you're tracking 1,000, doing 1,000 numbers. Okay? So, all you want to do is track and try. When you do hit them good. That's what I do. Yeah. Track, and when you do hit, you hit them good. Don't try to hit every day. Just track the numbers, track them down. You're going to find that one that you're going to hit, right? Okay, here you go. Then after I do that, I go, this is the 5-step strategy. The board is strategy number 1, all right? The master of PICK-3 at a glance, all right? Now, when I do that, I go to strategy number 2, and that's to find the pairs, all right? So, on the pairs here, let's do that 775. 775. Okay. 775. I check off the 7. This is a monthly sheet for the pairs. The 7, and I do the 5, 7. Mark it off. Okay. At the end of the month, when I check the pairs off, that's for the doubles. You can do the same for straights. Say this 3, 2, 1. When they come in, I do the 12, I do the 13, I do 23. And whatever the straight is, you do the same. It's all here. Once you mark it off, whatever pair ain't fail, you're looking at that pair to play. All right? You're going to be looking at that pair to play. Okay. Now, with this 0001 number positioning, okay? And that's called number position. That's number 3. That's 7, 7, 5. I mark off the 7 in the first spot, then the 7 in the second spot, and the 5 in the third, okay? What you're going to do there, you're marking off those numbers. At the end of the month, say the 2 didn't fall in this first spot. So like here, if you're playing the 3, 2, 1 straight box, definitely if the 2 didn't fall in the first spot, you for that month, you want to change, not only change it, but you might want to pick up playing 2, 3, 1 50 cents straight and 2, 1, 3 50 cents straight along with your 3, 2, 1 straight box. That's what I do. Because I don't look, they say, well, play the number that's cold that you ain't seen in a while. Well, that's fine and good, but what position am I going to play it in if it's cold, if you ain't tracking it? Track the numbers. What position you going to play it in? Yeah, it's cold, but what I'm going to do with it? What number I'm going to play with it? And how I'm going to know that's the right number to play? And I'm going to know what position to put the 2 in, or the 3 in, or the 4 in, or the 1 in, or the 0 in, or the 7 in, or the 8 or the 9. Any of them if I'm not tracking them. I put this sheet together. I put that together too. Then after that, I did the back pair, front pair. I tracked my front pairs and my back pairs. This is a yearly sheet. That's strategy number 4. Okay, strategy number 4. So I got 7, 7, 7, 7 front pair. These numbers are the same top and bottom. 7, 7, and then I do 7, 5. Okay, down here at the bottom, 7, 5. That's the back pair. This is a yearly sheet. Now at the end of the year, what front pair, back pair ain't fail, I got my eye on them. That's how I make my bucket list numbers. This year I hit the 090 because last year 090, 900 didn't fall. And the thing is, evenings, I'm just talking about evenings in Missouri, not midday. I had 09, hadn't failed, and 90 back pair hadn't failed. So when it hit fail, I hit it pretty good. That's what I'm saying. You ain't gonna look to win every day. You look to win, hit when you win, you hit decent. You can hit them straight, especially with tracking them front pairs and back pairs, and then matching them up just like I did. And you don't have to wait all the way till the end of the year. Some of this stuff gonna start revealing itself to you throughout the year. And then you still know what pairs ain't played. You still know what numbers ain't failed in position. You still know what back pair, front pair ain't failed. And not only that, with this here, you know what number ain't failed. Period. Okay? Now, we go here. We know the 775. This sheet here is the doubles. I put this here in the opposite form, a mirror form, as you might call it. And what I did is match them all up so that they, I at a glance, I can see where I am with those at all times. Like here's the 775 right here. This is the sheet. I put these sheets I have on paper, but I made a board for you guys so I can show you. And so now when I marked off, I know instantly what number and its opposite didn't play. Instantly, I know what numbers. That's for the doubles, okay? Because I got it on this big one too, but this one here, I instantly know what number and its opposite didn't play for the doubles. I put that together like that. Then this here is a yearly sheet. And so what double and its opposite didn't play is the one for that year I carry over to the next year. Or if I get a whole, like this whole row, the 775, say yes, and didn't show it all, I carry that over to the next year. By all average, one of those numbers got to fall off that column. And I look at that and put on my bucket list when I'm hitting. When I hit, when you hit decent, you're looking at numbers to add to your bucket list to start playing for your next go round or hitting. Okay, so that's how I paired those up. I just set the opposite up of each other. And here is we starting off the year already pretty good. See here, every day we've hit. in red. Everything in red. The front pair here at 32, the 23 when we hit, not the pair, but the number 23, because it hadn't played for 100 days from my tracker. We hit this one, the 599, twice. It came twice. Then the 775. That's this board. My one from last year is I posted in my videos. You can go back and look at it. So I don't know what systems they got, but to me, nothing's going to beat tracking the actual numbers and knowing what's going on with them at any given time. I do have people calling me and asking me about what number to play in their state, and I have to explain to them that I don't track states. I do a system that you use the system to find your numbers, but then they want to know just what numbers I'm playing, so they can play them in their state. So I guess that's a way of doing things. But so I just give them the numbers that Mo Money Terry's playing, which I think everybody know my numbers by now that I play. So that's 992, 160, and 574 and 076. So they're my daily play numbers. I'm playing them till they come so I can make that money, y'all. And when I hit them big, then I go to my bucket list and pull numbers out, because I know what I'm going to be playing. I know what column I'm going to look at for the numbers to come off of. I know what back pair, front pair I'm going to look at to play. I know what number position I'm going to look at to know what to play. All takes a bit of 10 minutes to do it off the sheets and the rundowns. And I send pictures, I'm emailing stuff out, I'm trying to bless everybody I can with the system. And we can do it. Y'all will do it. I don't know what's going to happen with PICK-3 when we get through start hitting these folks, but we go do it. I'm telling you. I feel it in my bones. Policy been around a long time. I don't know if I'd have made this sheet. I wouldn't have had the tools, I don't think. And I wouldn't have been that age to put nothing together like this. And I don't know if I even been playing it. I wouldn't even been legally. Well, back then when I was a kid, anybody could play policy. We call it policies. They outlawed it when we was doing it in our community. They outlawed policy, made it illegal for us to play, shut us down. Then they came out. States came out and started playing them after the right folks made enough money off of doing it and made it legal. You know how it go. He that has the most gold make the rules. But that's about it. I'm get off that bike, that soapbox. That's it. I think I covered everything, family. Congratulations to the subscribers and people that play online. I know that's coming to Missouri offline to play the numbers since I've been putting this up, and calling me and letting me know they're hitting, and emailing me and stuff. So play them till they come. Make that money, y'all. Peace and love. God bless. And please like and subscribe so we can get this out, and share and comment. The more people comment, like, share, it gives them that algorithm thing that people, when they need information, more money at a glance. I mean, not more money, but PICK3 at a glance will show up. Thank you all. Have a blessed day. Bye.